Hi there, Sergeant America here, and I'm late to the party again. Late to the party? Yeah, it's guess it's just what I call it when you do reviews on things that are probably 10, 20, however many years old now. I don't tend to read issue to issue. I'm starting to collect and I'm looking at independence, but for my big two, I'm usually pretty much a trade back, sometimes a hardcover. Because of that, what you'll be seeing from me is a lot of reviews on a little bit of books with some history to them. So definitely hope this is something that you haven't read yet, but I definitely would like for you to read it. After Captain Cummings' review of Secret War, I love that book, and this led into the series that I'm going to talk about, Secret Warriors. At the end of Secret War, Nick Fury has done something that he shouldn't have done, and it's cost him his job. He disappears from S.H.I.E.L.D., and this is the point where S.H.I.E.L.D. starts to get taken over, broken apart, and this will be where Tony Stark has to put Nick Fury onto his list of people that have to be captured. So everything in Secret Warriors is about Nick's secret group. So Secret Warriors. Wonderful book. Nick picks a group of young kids, most of them from supervillain families, and has decided to make them into a little secret strike team to fight the team of Hydra. He feels that S.H.I.E.L.D. can't do it anymore, that Tony Stark is tackling all the political stuff. So he takes Daisy Johnson, Quake, from Secret War, and builds up a little team. Other people on his team are Phobos, God of Fear, son of God of War, Ares, and the mighty Avengers. Also, people like Sebastian Druid, who is son of Druid from the Avengers, and then other people that some are a little less well known. So, the Absorbing Man's son is in here. It definitely lays a different dynamic. If you get to him early enough, can you make bad people good heroes? Nick Fury believes so and has a wonderful run by setting these kids up, training them, and like right away you get kicked into action with them versus Hydra. The problem is they have to watch out for S.H.I.E.L.D., which at this point now Tony has lost control of, and it's being turned into Hammer. So what we have seen is that this is that touching point right at the end of the secret invasion where the Skrull have taken over and Tony has lost out on his position. And then we lead into the Civil War. So I collected them in trade once again, late to the party. So what I have is not by issues but by trades. 6 trades in total, and I definitely enjoyed the reads. As the books continue on, I don't want to give too much away, but it ends up being a war that Nick holds, trying to stay out of the way of S.H.I.E.L.D. slash Hammer, and then a new group that I probably shouldn't reveal, so I'll say that there's a mystery group, and then there's also Hydra. With that, it was very interesting to see more and more characters get added. They explore each and every one of them. It gives you a good chance to continue to grow and grow, especially going, 6 trades. It's definitely one of those wonderful series that, as it continues throughout the whole arc, ends by giving you a resolution. And that resolution is what I think misses in a lot of these tie-ins, that it's all about just getting a bunch of books together and then it dumps you out into the very next big thing to happen. So I definitely thought it was well concluded, that it's strengthens, and maybe it does prepare you for the next step for these Secret Warriors. Nick Fury has not been able to step back out in the limelight. He still has to be hidden at this point, and I think these are probably the last stories before he changes from David Hasselhoff Nick Fury to Samuel Jackson Nick Fury. I definitely enjoyed this series. I thought each character was very well fleshed out. I thought the constant warfare continued nicely, touching into each of the tie-ins that were happening by Marvel at the time. But it is definitely a story that continued to develop. It showed Nick Fury having to make tough choices, and I would definitely say if you enjoyed Secret War, you're going to enjoy Secret Warriors. And it's definitely that next step, that lovely series. It's definitely a thick read once you get all of them together. And I just hope that you might show up a little late to the party because you were enjoying these.